Hello everyone, welcome back to Chef Paulo Cooks. Today we'll be making a rigatoni alla vodka with Bomba. Okay, to start off the Bomba, we're going to start by peeling a bunch of garlic. It's going to be very easy. We're just trying to get this paper off. An easy trick to do it is you grab a knife, you take the garlic, put it down. Actually, that's not a good angle. Okay. A good trick to do this is you grab a knife, you grab the garlic, you just kind of hit it down, and just like that, the paper comes right off. We're not exactly going for aesthetic, so some crushed garlic is perfectly fine. It's all going to go into a blender at the very end, and then it's just going to get blended up right away, so the aesthetic doesn't matter that much. Okay, so now that we have our garlic ready, all we're going to do is put it into a food processor or a blender, whatever you have. We're also going to add a couple more ingredients to it. Once we get this garlic in, we're going to come in with some hot cherry peppers. We will also need to use some of the liquid from here, but just grab a fork, get some in there. I did go heavy with the garlic. You don't need to use that much garlic. It's pretty much whatever you want, really. Okay, so I put about a third or quarter of the jar in my little blender container. Now we're going to add some Calabrian chili pepper. If you don't have this available, you can use red pepper flakes. This kind of adds spice to it. Obviously, if you don't like it super spicy, maybe add that much, a spoonful. I like it spicy, so I'm going to add 2 spoonfuls. But the good thing about cooking is that it's not really a science. You can mix and match your ingredients and put however much you want or however little you want. It's really completely up to you. So now that we've put that in there, this is pretty much how it looks, and this is going to go into the blender. So in the end, we have this nuclear orange type sauce. You can put this on a sandwich. You can do pretty much anything with this. It is delicious. It is packed with flavor, and honestly, it's good for anything. It's called Bomba. The Italians really knew what they were doing whenever they invented this. So apart from that prep work, all we really have to do is chop an onion. I'm going to be using pancetta. If you don't have that, you can use bacon. So you'd have to prep that by slicing the bacon into bacon strips or into a little, you know what I mean, little rectangle shapes. Or you can use guanciale, which also you'd have to pre-cut. That is pork cheek. That is the traditional meat that you would use in a vodka sauce, but I have pancetta that's pre-sliced from the grocery store, so I'm gonna go for that. So all we have to do is chop up an onion. So we're just gonna do a nice thin cut as such. Just gonna go all the way through them all, finish it up, and yeah, we'll have some onions nice and ready. Okay, so we got our pan, our heat's on. We have this uncured, diced up pancetta. You don't need to add oil to your pan because this is fatty enough that will melt, and it'll pretty much just act as a natural oil for you. Okay, now that we cooked it, the last thing to do is try it.
Oh my. Why I'm cooking so good? The flavor.
The Bomba really adds such a good flavor profile. It has a little bit of acidity to it, and it has a little bit of spice to it. It's phenomenal. I highly recommend that you guys give this dish a try. It's very easy, not very many ingredients, not too much prep work. One pan, one pot to make the pasta, the rigatoni. So, highly recommend it. Everyone, try this. And let me know what you think in the comments.